Freedom. Personal freedom is fundamental to who we are as Americans. My plan will extend the vaccination requirements that I previously issued in the healthcare field. We'll be requiring vaccinations at all nursing home workers because I have that federal authority. I will sign an executive order that will now require all executive branch federal employees to be vaccinated, all. And I've signed another executive order that will require federal contractors to do the same. If you want to work with the federal government and do business with us, get vaccinated. The vaccine requirements in my plan will affect about 100 million Americans. Cutting Social Security that you paid for your entire life while cutting taxes for the very wealthy.
I want to go on record. I'm up for re-election this year, and I'm going to remind everybody what I did at home, which is going to cost me politically. When I argued that we should freeze federal spending, I meant Social Security as well. I meant Medicare and Medicaid. I meant veterans benefits. I meant every single solitary thing in the government.
And telling people who they can love.
Marriage is between a man and a woman. What's the game going on here?
When I ran for president 4 years ago, I said we're in a battle for the soul of America, and we still are. Last night in Kabul, we completed one of the biggest airlifts in history, with more than 120,000 people evacuated to safety. That number is more than double what most experts thought were possible. No nation has ever done anything like it in all of history. Only the United States had the capacity and the will and the ability to do it, and we did it today. The extraordinary success of this mission was due to the incredible skill, bravery, and selfless courage of the United States military and our diplomats and intelligence professionals. The question we're facing is whether in the years ahead we have more freedom or less freedom, more rights or fewer.
Today's focus will be on how the National School Boards Association colluded with the Biden administration to insert federal law enforcement into local school board meetings. It's clear that the Biden administration has no tolerance for those with ideological beliefs different from their own. But the Constitution guarantees freedom of speech and thought to all Americans, and that certainly includes the rights of parents over their children's education. The vilification of concerned parents by this administration is a gross assault by the federal government and one that aims to bolster identity politics at the expense of the interests and the goals of parents in simply raising their families.
I know what I want the answer to be, and I think you do too. This is not a time to be complacent. That's why I'm running for re-election. Because I know America. I know we're good and decent people. I know we're still a country that believes in honesty.
I went to law school on a full academic scholarship, the only one in my class to have a full academic scholarship. Went back to law school and in fact ended up in the top half of my class. I was the outstanding student in the political science department at the end of my year. I graduated with 3 degrees from undergraduate school and 165 credits, only needed 123 credits.
Biden now concedes he did not graduate in the top half of his law school class, that he does not have 3 degrees from college, and that he was not named outstanding political science student in college.
Newsweek says Biden actually went to school on a half scholarship, ended up near the bottom of his class, and won only 1 degree, not 3.
Joe Biden ranked 76th in a class of 85 at the University of Syracuse Law School. I mean, this guy comes off this whole thing as a flyweight.
Now Biden says Newsweek is right. His memory had failed him.
Respect and treating each other with dignity.
Sent your son over there to get a job and work for a gas company that he had no experience with gas or nothing. So
You're a damn liar, man. That's not true. And you're not what you said. Get your words straight, Jack.
We, the people, will not decide. So if you're with me, go to joebiden.com and sign up.
Folks, let's finish off America. I know we can.
Because this is the United States of America. There's nothing, simply nothing we cannot do if we do it together.
Paid for by former Vice President Joe Biden's campaign for re-election.
They're going to put you all back in chains.